42-year-old Art Fred Smith of Kennewick City, Washington, died in a motorcycle accident last night on Ballpark Road in Sturgis. According to the Highway Patrol, the accident occurred around 8 o'clock p.m. The motorcycle driven by Smith was traveling at a high rate of speed and lost control on a curve. The cycle went off the road and struck a guardrail. Smith and his passenger, 28-year-old Carla Murphy of Kennewick, Washington, both were thrown off the bike and hit a chain-link fence. Smith was pronounced dead at the scene. Murphy was taken to the Sturgis Hospital, later transferred to Rapid City Regional. Neither Smith nor Murphy were wearing helmets.
Welcome to this place. You got a friendly face. You look a lot like Dad. Yes, you have the things. So come on, get up on that floor. We're gonna give you more, 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 more. Fill you full of stuff. Holler when you've had enough. A bigger house, a better car. Until you don't know where you are. Take it all, rise and fall. A fall from grace to a real dark place. So we say, heaven can wait. So please stay away from their bed. You got a heart like thunder. You won't go under. Hold on tight and fast to your soul. We say, heaven can wait. So welcome to this earth, and you know for what it's worth. You'll have a lot on your plate on the road to heaven's gate. What you say you want some more? And what the hell you shaking for?
See you later. Everybody comes from all over the world, I guess, and just leaves their everyday cares behind, leaves the bills behind, and just gets together to have a good time with each other. Meet old friends, make new ones, check out all the good-looking bikes and all the interesting people, and just watch each other go by, and everybody leaves their attitudes at home and just has a great time together for a week. Just no holds barred partying, and it's just a blast.
Key Western's right here.
All right! All right! Yeah! Good, warm out here. How far you come today?
About 1,500 miles. California, San Francisco.
San Francisco. So what got you into Harleys?
I don't know, I think it was just kind of born in me.
So what do they say at work when you're going off? You're going to take off and come and run with 20,000 bikers out there?
Actually, I'm a teacher and my students think it's really great.
Well, I come from Canterbury in England, southeast England. Been staying in Louisville a little while, and I heard about a crowd coming up here, so I jumped in a van and came up with them.
So what do you guys think of a limey biker?
We think it's pretty, you know. He's all right in my book. Met him at a bar back in Louisville, Kentucky, and he's a friend of mine named Jinx, and good dude, brother. You know, Bill.
People are the same all over. Bikers, same from all over the world.
So what, you got a bike out here or what?
No, I haven't, no. I sold my bike back in England to get out here.
An 85 FXSB lowrider.
What sort of performance do you get out of that bike?
Real good performance. If it can haul me around, it can haul anybody around.
This is a 47 knucklehead. I've had it for about 15 years. I'll sell it for 35,000.
Were you in town yet, or did you just
coming through? Mind blowing.
Oh man, you just don't know what you're in for. It's bizarre down there.
You rode all the way, yeah?
Yeah, all the way. 1,100 miles. Winter time. We'll be here. Hey.
Is this your wife or?
She's, no, she's my girlfriend. I used to have a wife. Now I have a lot of fun.
That's a compliment.
10 years ago, 1980, the 40th anniversary,
Yeah.
I got married here.
Yeah.
Now 10 years later, I got my girlfriend here.
On a chain.
I didn't think I'd make it, but I made it.
Yeah.
So that's proof I'm still having fun.
didn't think you'd live to see 50.
So this chain here, is this functional or do you slip it off at night?
No, that's very functional. Yeah, it's solid. She was chasing bikes yesterday, so we had to put her on a little shorter leash. I had a leather one on there, but she kept chewing through the book.
Through it, he said.
So how did you two meet?
I'm a stripper. Mark found me at one of the clubs I was working
Caught my
at.
eye.
He's a tattoo artist. He saw the tattoos and coming to ask me who did them.
Really? These tattoos you got? That's
Yeah,
like
I've
the front,
got-
the roses?
Yeah, I've got the roses. Got this one on my wrist. Got the big dragon on my back.
That's nice, right?
We got another rose here. And I've got a panther up in here.
Yeah, I walked in the place and she.
But you can't see
she
because
caught
the
my
laces
eye,
are in the
you know?
way.
So do you still work as a stripper or what?
I still work. Yeah, I still work. Not too much. About once a month, maybe.
Yeah, so
Well, she might work more this winter. She said she's going
Yeah,
to
we're
buy me
gonna build
another
another bike.
motorcycle.
All right. Sturgis means a lot to us, so we thought maybe that it would help make the wedding, the marriage mean a lot.
So every time you come back, you have an anniversary?
That's right. Yeah, it'll mean even more. It'll be special.
Great. What did you pin on your husband there during the ceremony?
It's a pin.
I don't do
Sturgis-
rings.
No.
Right.
To remind us, it says Sturgis 50th in that way. He'll always remember.
Well, many congratulations.
Bet.
Right.
Hey, thanks. Thanks a lot.
Another ceremony performed.
Yeah.
How many have you been doing here at Sturgis?
Well, I really try not to do many, but this is the third one I've done. The couples are really wanting to make this a special time in their life because this 50th anniversary of the Sturgis Rally is important to them, and so what better way to do it than you have your marriage, fully committed here.
Trade in my veil for bandana.
Just everybody looking at everybody else.
What's your name?
Melissa,
Vanessa. Where are you from, Vanessa?
Oglesby, Oklahoma.
So you rode out here with your mum.
Uh-huh.
Is your pop around?
Yeah, his is that one, the orange
Right.
one.
Yeah, we'll have a chat with him. So what do you think of a mum and dad who bring you out to a place like Sturgis?
I like it.
Now you, don't mind me saying, you do not look like a parent, right?
Thanks.
And
I
I'm
don't
sure
want to look like a parent.
Especially a dad who would bring his daughter, his single daughter, to a place like Sturgis with all these dudes running around.
Oh, she can take care of herself. if she can, I got a shotgun.
How did you meet your husband?
Well, we both wound up working in the same place. We're both machinists, and he came to work in a shop that I'd been working at for about 5 years, and we more or less met there.
Right, so you saw him on his bike?
Uh-huh. I was sitting in the window with my bike outside at lunchtime, and he kept driving by, so I'd see him in his motorcycle.
Was he winking at you? Flashing
No,
his
no,
eyes?
he had to look tough. You know how bikers are.
Right. So you, being a machinist, you can pretty much tear down your own bike, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, we do all our work on our own motorcycles and stuff.
So is your house one of those places where the kitchen table's full of greasy parts and newspaper?
Just about, and the living room's where we park the bikes so we can work on them in the air conditioning.
Load stuck in the carburetor. Making this mess. Well, your boyfriend's fixing the bike and doing the
My
nasty-
husband. My
Yeah,
husband.
yeah, ah.
We're newlyweds.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How long have you been married?
A week and 2 days.
This is a honeymoon.
Yeah.
Biker's honeymoon.
Yeah.
I came to Sturgis because my wife sent me off for a loaf of bread. I forgot to come home, and I'm from Houston, Texas. Is she gonna be pissed or what?
The Bear Lodge Campground offers a great camping spot for bikers with lots of shade, restrooms, showers, laundry services, and a chuck wagon with good food that operates 20 hours a day. Bear Lodge Campground has campfire sites and picnic tables, a great spot for the tenters with limited space for RVs too. The Bear Lodge Campground is quiet and lots of shade, off the beaten path. Located 2 miles west of Belfouche on Highway 34 on the Aladdin
There
Road.
comes a time the government has to let go of you. You know, your parents don't hold you all your life. You've got to be your own person sometime or another, or you've lost what government is. I mean, we're supposed to be the government, the people, anywhere, no matter where you're at.
Hot broads, cold booze, nothing better. Softail Lounge right over here. We got strippers. Gonna be up on stage real soon. Guys, those of you just coming in the gate here, this is a Softail Lounge. Full liquor license bar right off to the right. Ice cold Finlandia lemonade. Get yourself one of those slushies, good stuff. We've also got Purple Passion, all kinds of mixed drink and cold beer. Plenty of stuff.
Here they come. Charlie Steiger. Get it, Charlie. Get it. Now, boy. Now go for it, Charlie. Take that hill, Charlie. Get it, Charlie. Get it, Charlie. Get it, Charlie. Ride it, Charlie. Ride it. Oh! She can hear you now. Whoops. Steve?
Oh, my mascara. My mascara all right?
That was a great ride, man.
It was a great ride. Why didn't I make it over?
Well, you're only a young guy, man. You got years yet.
I keep thinking I'm 82, but I know I ain't.
How old are you?
65.
And so you
Don't tell anybody.
Oh, we won't.
Okay.
I don't want to spoil your chances with the women around here, you know what I mean?
Joe Doyle, keep an answer, please. Joe Doyle.
So how long you been riding up this hill?
How long have I been riding? Oh, 50, 40, 44 years.
Air. Oh, that feels good. Oh, it kind of hurts, but it feels good. I must put myself down when I'm riding.
Are you two with fellas or what?
No, I travel with my dog. We like riding alone. We ride 50, 60,000 miles a year.
You must have friends all over the country.
Yeah, I do. We just came from Alaska.
From Alaska? Yeah. That's about 3,500 miles.
It was 10,000 from the minute I left Toronto till I got here, or 12,000.
How long did you do 10,000 miles in?
A month.
When about 60 members of the Sons of Silence and the Iron Horsemen arrived and began parking their motorcycles in the intersection. Sturgis Police Chief Jim Bushy talked to members of the Sons of Silence in the middle of the intersection, told them to move their bikes to a lot behind some piles of dirt 1 street down and 2 blocks over. The leaders of the motorcycle group agreed to move, and a tense situation was dissolved.
What's this on your arm here? Is this one of these ones that washes off?
Oh, no, no. This is a...
Hang on. That's permanent, right?
You gotta have a permanent tattoo to be in this town.
A guy from Anaheim, California did it, Jack Rudy. One of the best in the world.
Are you lining up here to get a tattoo done at this guy?
Yeah.
What are you going to have done? Have you picked out a picture?
A rose.
A rose? Whereabouts is the rose going to go?
Right about here.
Do you want the stars in there too? I'll throw them in.
Yeah, go ahead. If it could, yeah, okay, that's cool.
Go ahead, Sam.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Everybody gets a new set of needles. These days, people are glad to get herpes. Lean back. Let me do this. Okay. That should be okay. Back against it. There you go.
So far, so good.
Huh?
So far, so good.
Oh yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. The most popular tattoo is a rose. And the small roses, the cover-up roses, the ones that cover up another tattoo, and any size. Very small thumbnail size to ones that cover the whole back. In a regular tattoo shop, about 75% of my customers are women.
I'm a Harley man. I like the noise. I like the way they run. That's all. They're great.
I don't think there's anything perfect in life, but if it had come down to any one motorcycle, I think Harleys are pretty darn good. I'm not prejudiced. I like them all, but I do lean towards Harleys real strong. Yeah, that's what I own.
And there ain't nothing like a Harley Davidson. Not bad. I mean, the British make an all right bike. Come on, fellas.
They don't ever go on the ground unless somebody runs over it.
What does a 26-year-old man think of his mother out on a Harley Davidson?
He loves it. He thinks it's wild. All my children love it. They do. They love it.
So what, are you going to stay riding until you're a grandmother?
Yeah, I'm going to ride it as long as I can. That's why, you know, at my age now, I rode 2,200 miles out here. And like I say, I've ridden about 27,000 miles in 13 months. And my idea is you never know. You know, you're not promised tomorrow. 10 years from now, I might not can get on a motorcycle. So I want to go and see everything I can see while I'm able to do it. 1 week a year, you can do anything you want.
We got everything made, you know. I mean, we got a Harley. Money in our pocket. We're better off than they are, man. They're home changing diapers, working that job and having to perform and look like a, you know, having to look a certain way every day, you know. The sun beating on you. It's the last cowboys are riding these things. The last.
Like riding a horse, only you got a motor. Same difference, you're on better roads. Sense of freedom to me, like pressure's off of me. It feels good. You get out there, you're by yourself, and you forget your troubles, your bills, you name it. It's just a sense of freedom.
Let me tell you, the first event I went to, I was scared. They were using dynamite and everything, but bikers are like gentle little bears. They're lovable, they're good people, they all help each other. If you're down, we're all together.
We fought to have the country we have, and I guess bikers are the only part of that left anymore that believe in
keeping
the freedom that this country was born on. It's got to be, somebody has to keep it alive, and I think the bikers are doing the only part that's being done anymore.
Feels good, feels free. I guess the closest analogy you could put to touring the United States on a motorcycle is you were a bunch of horsemen that traded it in for iron machines. I know myself, if I'd been born in the 1800s, I would have been a mountain man on the back of a horse. I love it. I've been doing it for 25 years, and I don't think I'll ever give it up. You see more, experience more, do more, and you got to be open and friendly because there ain't no place to hide. You're right out in the open. And I love it. It's just, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. It's part of America's heritage. And I defended America in Vietnam, and I want to see the heritage of America. It's about as simple as I can put it.
So please stay away from them. You got a heart like thunder. You won't go under. Hold on tight and fast to your soul. We say heaven can So welcome to this earth, and you know for what it's worth, you'll have a lot on your plate on the road to heaven's gate. Why don't you say you want some more? And what the hell you shaking for? Take it all, rise and fall. That's what they want you to do.
The girls at your school, do you think you'd get a lot of dates if you had a Harley Davidson?
Oh, yeah. You'd have everybody in school after you.
Would you?
You almost have to build a bus.